Championship Sunday! For your convenience, I've popped the bracket up on screen. Now this is the starting bracket for day 3, but let's talk about some of what happened in day 2. I don't want to brag, but I've been perfect on my predictions so far and who's going to end up where. We have the top 4 teams that you could have picked at the beginning of the major in the places where you could have put them at the beginning of the major. Pioneers not even dropping a map, I don't believe. Even through pool play, I don't think they dropped a map to anybody. So they are perfect going into winners finals. E United did drop a map to Rise. They did drop a map to Rebel. But other than that, they've been absolutely amazing. And on the loser side of the bracket, Rise and Pittsburgh Knights, 2 teams that are better than the competition. I'm just not convinced they're good enough to challenge in the grand final. If Pittsburgh Knights want to challenge as the only Latin American team left, they have to beat Rise, and then they have to beat E United
Pioneers.
And then whichever one they haven't played, they have to play again, beat down a map, and then win in order to be crowned the champions of Years of War. That would be a Cinderella run, and I don't think they're going to do it. You can't bet against the Pioneers. To say that they're going to lose is to fly in the face of history, for one, and 2, they're playing so incredibly well that I just don't see how a team beats them right now. E United, on the other hand, has the biggest wild card of the game right now, and that's the best player that's currently in the game, Powers. He's also our certified freak for yesterday. Look at this clip.
Secret Manning strategy when he sneaks to kill. 30 seconds on the clock. Powers just another body check again. He needs a headshot and he finds it. Beautiful 3v3 check on Rushies as he tries to flank on round.
Powers, baby! He's the man who can make it happen. That's gonna be number 3 in Rushies. We'll see you later, baby. That's a big win from me.
We did have what I would consider a couple of updates down lower in the bracket. Abuelos y sus nietos really, I think, put it all together to move on to losers quarterfinals. I know that's where their run ended, and it's hard to say that they did well considering that anything less than a championship is not doing well for these teams. But they did beat Defiance, and they did beat Fury 1, and they took a map off of Rise. On the other hand, Defiance did really well with absolutely no practice as a team, pretty much. I'd be interested to see if this team stays as it is. It's one of those teams that we see one every major. It's made up of former pros or pros that all got dropped. Like, if each team drops somebody, those 4 players make a team. And they do okay because they're good players, but they never really challenge. Queso and Rebel on the other side. I don't want to say I expected more out of Team Queso. I think I expected more out of Rebel. I am surprised that Team Queso made it as competitive as they did with Rebel. I mean, they took a map off the Pittsburgh Knights, which is no easy feat. Of course, that's 2 Latin American teams with similar playstyles. So it would be interesting to see in the future what Rebel does, because they're right on the cusp of being able to challenge, but they're not quite there. Now, our predictions, of course, are that Pioneers win winners finals and grand finals. I think that Pittsburgh Knights beat Rise, because on Sundays they're usually in rare form, and that's a tough first match for Rise. They don't traditionally get going very well early. And then in losers finals, I think the Pittsburgh Knights falls to E United, and then E United falls to Pioneers in grand finals. You'll be able to watch every match of Championship Sunday on the Xbox channel on Twitch or on live.gears.com. So that's your recap of day 2. I would really appreciate it if you left a like and a subscription. It really does help me out. Other than that, guys, I've been Savage Bernie. I'll catch you for the day 3 championship tournament recap tomorrow. I'll see you later. Peace.